This is my new video on YouTube about autism. And to all my family and friends, and especially my followers, in case you don't know, I have autism. I got it from spinal meningitis when I was 22 months old as a baby. The doctors declared me legally dead and told my real mom and dad to prepare a funeral for me that I wasn't going to make it. But somehow I pulled through and God had a plan for me. He gave me the ability to study and figure out people and do martial arts, yoga, and different forms of bodybuilding. And if in case you've seen some of the yoga performances, like the tree pose, like when I hold a weight bar in both my hands, or when I've done the cobra pose or the downward facing dog, that's an amazing thing to do. My real mom and dad often have seen them and say, I don't see how he does that, and that just hurts our backs just even watching, and they would hurt their backs trying to do that. And most people couldn't do the martial art performances and teachings like I can do, and even the acting. And to all people who underestimate people with special needs and other disabilities, you should always remember the old saying, never judge the book by its cover. Because always remember, just because someone has autism or some kind of other special needs or other disabilities doesn't make them less capable. They're just as capable of doing certain things, just not everything else. And there are some things they can do that most normal people couldn't do, like the examples I gave I can do. And comedian Dan Aykroyd's another good example. Most people can't do some of the comedy roles he did. And here's another good example. You may not know it, but actor Anthony Hopkins has autism, and look at the roles he accomplished, including Hannibal Lecter. I mean, nobody could have done that like he did. And I'll tell you another good one. Former artist Leonardo da Vinci couldn't have done half the art that he did. I mean, most people couldn't do the art that he did, and the biggest was the Mona Lisa, and that became a big hit to this day. He's another good example, and like I said, most people couldn't do what he did. And our third president, Thomas Jefferson, couldn't have done half the things he did too. These are good examples. The point I'm trying to make is that you should never underestimate people with special needs and other disabilities, like those examples I gave. And just because someone has, like I said, just because someone has special needs or other disabilities, it doesn't mean they're less capable of everybody else. And this is especially to job places. No matter what special needs or other disabilities that people have, you should give them the same chance and opportunities as everybody else, especially if they're really good at certain things that most normal people can't do. And if you give them a chance, you could really learn something. Remember what I just said, and always support autism, and may God be with all his children always.